Hey YouTube family, happy Friday. It's Sarah, Less of Sarah. This is my 16-week post-op update. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery in Mexicali, Mexico with Dr. Aceves on November 30th, 2012, exactly 16 weeks ago today. So I have lots to talk about this week. What's new? Just in case this is a long one, which it probably will be, I'll just go through really quickly what I'm going to talk about so you can skip ahead if you don't want to hear something. We're going to talk about numbers first, a milestone, I'm going to do shout outs, and then I'm going to talk about what I've been eating, I'm going to do NSVs, and then I'm going to do the answer to my 2 truths and a lie video. So that is the schedule for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I have to apologize. I have a cold again. That's what happens when you have one kid in school and one in daycare. They bring home every single thing possible. So I have a bit of that 1-900 number voice today. And there may be some sniffing and stuff, so I apologize. Hopefully no coughing or sneezing, though. That kind of ruins the chi of the video. So let's do the numbers. I started this journey at 460 pounds. That was the end of September 2012. And my surgery day weight was 420 pounds, which means I lost a total of 40 pounds pre-op. Last week I was 339, and this morning I weighed in at 333. So that was a 6-pound loss this week. Again, I'm not even going to try and explain from week to week why I think I lost or whatever. I have no idea. I did the same thing as last week. And I lost about the same as last week, so go figure. The only thing I will say is that even at 16 weeks out, I'm still ecstatic to have weeks where I'm losing 6 pounds. I was hoping for that, but I wasn't necessarily expecting that. So that's pretty amazing. So I am now down a total of 127 pounds from my highest weight and 87 pounds since surgery. So yay! Being down 127 pounds also means that I've reached a milestone in my weight loss. I am now on the other side of halfway to my goal. Sorry guys, I apologize. Yeah, I'm now halfway or past halfway to my goal, which is 210 pounds or an overall loss of 250 pounds. So when I hit 125, I was halfway there. Which is great, and I'm celebrating that, and it's really exciting. It's good to be on the other side, and so I've already technically lost the majority of my weight. Yeah, I know. I still have 123 pounds to go. And the tough part is that I know that this second half of the weight loss will be much, much harder, more challenging than the first half, but I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get there. So those are the numbers for this week, and that was the milestone that I reached this week as well. I'm going to do shout outs now. I have a long list. I apologize, but I feel like I need to talk about and to acknowledge all the people who have had big things happen for them this week, whether it was having surgery, about to have surgery, having surgery today, being approved for surgery, submitting paperwork, all of that stuff. I really just want to celebrate those people in our community that have reached their own milestones. So, without further ado, want to be the real me 70. Pam had surgery a couple days ago. Love you, Pam. So glad that you're doing well. Loved your drugged up Facebook photo. That was fantastic. Also, people who had surgery in the last week or so, Libra Chick, Adios Plus Sizes, Kathy Pitcher, My Healthy is Beautiful, that's Taylor, Dream Sleever, Skinny Nikki AZ, JMac VSG, and Emerging Butterfly actually had surgery last week, but I wanted to shout them out anyway. And Danelle Cochran as well, she's I think about a week out. And then having surgery today, Stephanie, whose YouTube handle is Here We Go, Wish Me Luck, and Katie Harris is having her surgery today, her revision surgery. So I wish the best for both of you. I'm sending you my positive thoughts for a successful surgery, for quick healing, for an easy recovery. I can't wait to hear your updates. And then also shout outs to people who have either just submitted paperwork or just gotten approval for surgery. That's Sammy B, my girl, Dragon Turner, Miss Free Spirited, S105, that's Shannon, Melly Mel C1. girls, I'm really excited for you. Some of you I've been watching for a long time. I've been waiting for this, Ms. Free Spirited, forever, it seems. So I'm really thrilled for all of you, and I can't wait to hear all the details about your surgery dates. So, and another exciting thing that happened, and one shout out that I have to give is someone new joined our community. She's not actually new. She just had her 3-month surgery. She had surgery with the same surgeon that I did, Dr. Aceves in Mexicali, and that's sort of how we connected on obesity help and MyFitnessPal and probably every social media way we've chatted. And her YouTube channel name is LEKVSG 2012. So it's ELLIEKAE VSG 2012. I suggest that you check her out. She is adorable. She's super cute. I just love her. And she just made her first YouTube video. So please go and subscribe to her and support her as well. Okay, already at 6 minutes. Great. Awesome. What am I eating? Pretty much the same things that I have been eating. I have added the chia seeds the last couple of weeks into my diet. I do think that it's helping keep things moving a little bit better, which is great. It definitely does keep me full for longer after I eat them. So if you're struggling with hunger, you may want to give chia seeds a try. And I'm just going to go open MyFitnessPal, and I'm going to do, I think I'll just do yesterday because today is going to be fairly similar, but I'm going to read you exactly what I ate yesterday, a day in my life as far as eating goes. For breakfast, I had 6 ounces of Chobani, 0%, so fat-free Greek yogurt. I had a 1/4 cup of blueberries in there and a tablespoon of chia seeds. For lunch, I had the John Sewell's Angus beef strips that I've shown before and talked about before. I had 2 ounces of those with a Laughing Cow wedge. I found some French onion ones, which looked really good. So I tried that. So I just melted the cheese on top of the steak and then mixed it up, and it was really good. For dinner, I had something that LEK actually had posted on Facebook, which was an inside-out chicken cordon bleu. So it's basically a slice of ham, a slice of cheese, wrapped around some rotisserie chicken, and then just grilled in a pan. And Dexter, y'all know Dexter, he actually stole half of it and ate it, but whatever. So that was a piece of extra lean ham, a piece of smoked mozzarella cheese, and some rotisserie chicken. I had 2 egg bites that I had made, like mini souffles, as a snack. And I had my daily Premier protein shake as well. So that was my day. I came in at 646 calories altogether, which is about exactly where I want to be at this point. 22 grams of fat overall for the day, 25 carbs, and 89 grams of protein. So that was my day yesterday, and that's a pretty good indicator of what my days are pretty much like at this point as far as eating goes. Sorry. Okay. NSVs this week. So last video I talked about my black knee-high boots that I bought and I was wearing for the first time with leggings and a dress. I said and a dress. When I went to put on the dress, it didn't actually fit. It was too big and it didn't look right. So I ended up wearing just a shirt and a cardigan, but it meant that my butt was actually showing in these leggings, which was making me a little self-conscious. However, when I walked into the bar, my friend's reaction was sort of priceless. They were all like, oh my gosh. And my best friend said to me, wow, you know, you look great. He said, I haven't seen you dressed like that since high school. You look amazing. So that was really cool. I posted a picture on Facebook as well. A few weeks ago, I made a video about, I guess, the realities of weight loss surgery sort of hitting me. And one of the things I was talking about was not seeing the loss. After 120 pounds at the time or whatever, I wasn't seeing the loss really when I looked in the mirror. And it was like as if once I spoke that into the universe, that it was just returned to me immediately, because right after that, I did start having those experiences where I would catch myself in the mirror and be like, oh, wait a minute. And I promised myself I would start taking pictures of myself, which I hadn't really been doing, because I know that it's a lot easier to see sometimes in photos. And so that happened on Sunday night. I was going out for St. Patrick's Day, and I was just wearing like jeans and a sparkly like tank top and a cardi, and but I took a picture of myself before I left home, and I looked at that picture, and I had that moment. I finally had that moment where I was like, oh my God, that's a picture of me. That's what I look like right now. And yes, it was a flattering picture. It was a flattering pose. The way the cardigan was draped or whatever. It was a flattering photo, but it was still a photo of me. And it was a shocker. It was a shocker, honestly, because I guess I wasn't seeing it. But in that photo, I saw it finally. And so that was really fun. So yeah, so those were the NSVs for this week, and I might have to break out my boots again. Tomorrow night we're going to see a friend's band play, so maybe I'll break them out again this week. We'll see. Okay, 2 truths and a lie. This was really, really fun. Thanks VSG Heart on My Sleeve for coming up with this. I had a lot of fun with it. I had a lot of fun commenting on other people's videos. So just to recap, my 2 truths and a lie were, number 1, I drove a school bus for 6 months. Number 2, I've traveled to over 20 countries. And number 3, I'm claustrophobic and agoraphobic. So this is what people guessed in the comments. 11 people guessed that number 1 was the one that was a lie. 7 people guessed number 2 was the lie. And 10 people guessed that number 3 was the lie. So it was pretty close. But the majority, or at least I don't know, the most people chose number 1, which was I drove a school bus. So if you chose number 3, you were wrong. If you chose number 2, you were also wrong. If you chose number 1, then you were right. I never drove a school bus. And I found it funny that the people who chose that one, a number of them commented and were like, oh, it's definitely number 1. And I kind of found that funny because I was like, what is it about me that says I didn't drive a school bus? Am I too glamorous to drive a school bus? I don't know. But yeah, I have not driven a school bus. I have visited over 20 countries. I actually made a list because I wanted to make sure I wasn't fibbing when I said that. I think I've got everything on here, although I might not, but I'm up to 22 on this list. I've traveled to or within Canada, the US, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand, Tahiti, Fiji, Indonesia, Italy, France, Switzerland, Netherlands, Liechtenstein, Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, St. Martin, British Virgin Islands, Aruba, Curacao, Haiti, St. Lucia, and St. Kitts. That's 22. So yes. So that one is true. And the third one is also true. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, most people probably know what claustrophobia is, which is a fear of enclosed spaces. Agoraphobia is basically the opposite. It's a fear of open spaces. And I technically have both. And I say technically in the sense that they're not diagnosed. It's not like an extreme phobia, obviously. It used to be really bad when I was a kid. It has improved just because I've forced myself to improve it. But yes, I do not like elevators and stuff like that. My fears are mostly of things that involve, again, either small spaces, or things like drowning, that sort of thing, suffocating, not getting air. And I'm also afraid of open spaces, and I've had a few episodes in my life where I accidentally ended up once in a field where I couldn't see anything but field, and I just had a complete panic attack and freaked out. And it's happened a few other times as well. I don't like going to the mall when no one is there. I don't like standing in the middle of a football field, whatever. Not really my thing. So, or being in the ocean, that's another one. Woo, being in the ocean. If I can't see the shore, so again, it's not they're not debilitating phobias, but I do have them. So interesting, right? So yeah, those are my 2 truths and 1 lie. Never drove a school bus. Probably won't ever drive a school bus. Yeah, not really my thing. Thank you guys for following along with my journey. You are all so supportive and so great, whether it's on Facebook, on MyFitnessPal, on YouTube, on, you name it, obesity help, whatever. I love you guys. I just wanted you to know that. And I want you to remember to appreciate every step of your journey. Have a great day.